Hi guys, you're welcome to Hello Junior's Ideas. In this tutorial, I'll quickly show you the best way to render JSON in React. You're not going to be installing any packages. Let's get right into it. I have my React project over here. I'm using Vite by the way. So this is the terminal npm run dev. Okay, so this is it over here. If I should reload, you can see it's reloading already. So JSON renderer. This is the page that I have at the moment. This is where we'll be rendering the JSON content. So the link to this particular guide will be in the description below. So just check it. The first thing you want to do is to in your SRC folder or your components folder you are going to create a folder named printjson. Whatever you want to name the folder is actually fine. So in the src folder, I'll create printjson. Then I'll be creating two files. One will carry the JSON renderer itself, then one will carry the styling. So this is the styling over here. You can change these colors to match whatever is your theme color for your application. So the first one is going to be print.json. So copy. No, this is supposed to be printjson.jsx. Sorry, printjson.jsx. So printjson. No. It should be a file I'm creating. Printjson.jsx. Okay. So I'll correct that before you get to see this file. So you copy the whole of this and you paste it in it. You don't have to know the details of what is happening over here. Just you don't have to. Don't worry. So just copy, use it in your project. Then we are going to be needing printjson.css, which is the styling that I've imported over here. So I can just copy the whole of this, copy, and another file in the same folder. You have to be sure that it's in the printjson folder. Then you copy the CSS and paste it here. So you can see the print.json and the print CSS, both of them are now in place. So the next thing we want to do is that in the app.jsx or any file where you're going to be rendering the JSON content itself, so we are going to be needing this line of code to format the JSON data that we are going to be passing into it. So come here and this is my app.jsx. So I have some dummy data over here that I'm going to be using to test the JSON rendering. If you come to this place, you will see all the test data I'm going to be using. So you can just use them to test yours as well. So for the formatted JSON, I can just copy this one, then I'll paste it somewhere here. Then I'll pass in, for example, data 0. Okay, let me start with data 0 for now. Then the next thing I want to do is that this print JSON, I need to import it. So this is just import print JSON into this particular app.jsx or wherever you're going to be calling it from. Then you're going to be needing this block in the return block. This particular line of code should be in your return block. So if you come to the return block over here, and that is all basically, so I'm going to be rendering data 0 first. So data 0 json.stringify, we pass this data into print json, which will in turn format the json. Then it will now render it as html securely, actually using this pre-tag. And don't forget, this pre-tag has its styling over here. So outline one pixel, the padding, the margin as well. So let's get to see what it looks like in the front end. Okay, you can see what it looks like. Very nice and professional. So basically this is it. Let's check the other um, app.jsx. So let's check what this is, data 2, data 1 rather, so you can see. So data 1, save. You can see data 1. Okay, you can see data 1. So let's also check data 2. So this is what data 2 looks like. Then save it, come back here, you see data 2. Then let's see what data 3 also looks like. This is what data 3 looks like. So this is data 3. Save it, come back here, you can see what data 3 looks like. So let's check the next one, which is data 4. You can see data 4. Let's change this to data 4. Save, and you can see data 4. You can see data 4. So any file format or whatsoever that this is going to be returning, the JSON renderer that we just created is going to render it properly. So let's move on to data 5. So data 5, then you can see what data 5 looks like. So save this and come back here. You see what data 5 is displaying as. So the JSON renderer is working fine. Okay, the JSON renderer is working fine. So that will be all for this tutorial. Thank you for staying to the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.